Yo. What's going on, chat? I'm here this time. Welcome in, buddy. Excla with the first. Welcome in, Excla, Amphi, and Schmeck. How's it going, everybody? Hope everybody's having a fantastic weekend thus far. Hello and Jud luck. Pronounce Jud. Hey, I got you, bro. Last time we did Wormhole, I was too busy sleeping for 13 hours. How does... Okay, you know what? I'm not even gonna... You can elaborate on that if you want, but I'm not gonna pry. It's the man. What's up, 49? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Saturday. As of right now, my Saturday was pretty damn fine myself. I ain't gonna lie. EP, I guess. Genuinely no idea. I mean, like, yeah. That's fair. Hello, 3. Welcome in. What's up, everybody? Excuse me. Damn. How are you washed if you're so stinky? I'm gonna disregard. I remember sitting down in my bed at 5 and then waking up the next day. That's crazy, bro. Welcome in, Siona, as well. Chat, plan for the day. Plan for the day. We're gonna do daily games, per usual. Sorry, a little bit of brain fog. I'm juggling some stuff on my phone, looking at some analytics. Daily games. We're gonna start off with those, per usual. And then the rest of stream, I don't know if we're gonna do anything at the end, if we're gonna do like a pizza, Papa's Pizza thing, or maybe some Spire 2 or what. But I'm trying to get all of the modded decks done on Void Stake, which is the highest stake. We have 4 of these decks to go. I think that's super achievable for one stream. Plan for the day, the same thing we do every night, Pinky. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Das ist true. Except next week it'll be either a new mod or Gold Stake. Probably Gold Stake. Shock, are we going to get a Peglin multiplayer with the Splosion? You can do Peglin multiplayer? I still haven't checked out Peglin. Yo, if the Splosion wanted to run up some Peglin multiplayer, I would be so down. That sounds really fun. Excuse me. All right, let's get into the dailies. And then we can lock in on Wormhole. I tried to save all the, like, super fun decks for last as well, so I think that'll be nice for a jolly good Saturday night stream, as it were. Let's lock in here. Definitely a throwback Saturday if I can fuck it. I literally cannot spell. That's actually crazy. Hello! There we go. Okay, well, this should be easy. $6 scaling non-X-molt, so scaling chips maybe. We'll go bull if it's not chips. Seeing double. No, I'm just kidding. Scaling chips, we have bull, we have castle. There's obviously one more that I'm forgetting. How many characters? 5 characters and then 5 characters. This is an abstract one that I'm not gonna be peeping because I'm stupid. Is this an on trigger? No, it wouldn't be on trigger if it's scaling, right? Trying not to look at chat because I can see it moving in my peripheral, which it's assuming means that everybody is screaming at me for being so stupid, for not figuring this one out. Scaling chips uncomp, bro, I can literally only think of bull and castle. There's one that I always forget as well because it's not like one that immediately registers in my brain as scaling. Is this Space Joker? That's not, no, Space Joker... It's no RNG, so it's not Space Joker. Space Joker is also $5, and it wouldn't count as plus chips, even though that's like his whole gimmick. It's not Space Joker. It's not Hiker. Although that I don't think that registers as scaling chips either. What could this be, man? Is it on trigger? There's no way it's on trigger, because none of the on trigger jokers. There's like scalers that care about on trigger stuff, like Wii, but none of those scale. None of the stuff that add chips on trigger explicitly scale. That if I'm not mistaken, what the fuck is this, man? It's saying Space Joker just to even like info farm is useless. It's like literally every category is green. I just gotta lock in and like count on my inner thoughts to carry me here. I'm trying so hard not to look at chat. What is this? I'm so stupid, bro. Dude, 5 Square Joker. I'm a genius. No. Fuck. I know I'm gonna feel so dumb by the time I see this. God damn it. It's not we. What are good plasma deck win cons? Scary Face, not uncommon. Arrowhead, not uncommon. Well, it is uncommon, but it's not scaling. Also $7. Weed, rare Joker. Bull, not it. Castle, not it. Castle's not even that good on plasma deck, but I digress. I'm looking at chat. I'm actually so annoyed. I'm actually so annoyed. Slimbo Jimbo? It's obviously short Joker. Bro. What scale? What else is good on plasma? Foil. There's nothing that cares about foil. Is there? There should be something that cares about foil. That would be a really fun and unique and interesting and perhaps powerful mechanic, but there's nothing that cares about foil. Foil's just, honestly, there probably doesn't need to be something that cares about it because foil is good on its own. What is this? What else is good on plasma? Retriggers. Retriggers and scaling chips. I'm actually irate. And planet levels. It's not Astronomer, because Astronomer's econ. It's also $8. It's also not scaling, obviously. Oh, I'm so... I hate this game. You're irate, I'm irate. I'm sorry! When was the last time I played a run with Stone Joker? Easy BALATRO in 3. When was the last time that Stone Joker has even been on screen for a stream of mine? I guarantee you it's been twice in the entirety of the month of May. You cannot give me hardship about forgetting Stone Joker, bro. You just actually can't. When you got him for C++, probably. No, there's definitely been runs beforehand. The Stone Joker pipeline is fed by the fact that he is... Line is I go for 6 weeks straight without seeing Stone Joker, and then I see a Stone Joker, and I'm like, oh, Stone Joker. He scales well in theory. Maybe it's even like a plasma deck run where like Stone retriggers are a thing. I go, oh, Stone Joker's in the shop. He scales pretty well in theory, and I don't see him. So because I don't see him, I feel obligated to make him work. And then ante 4, I'm sitting with 2 Stone cards in my entire deck and a thumb in my ass, and I die. I'm sorry. All right, anyway, rant over. This is 22 grand. Is this no, this isn't plasma. This is just white stake ante 5, is it not? What is this background? It's wheel, yes. Anyway. Spoiler, he's stoned. I'm ending stream. Have a good night, everyone. Just kidding. How did I get 22K on a green background in 1, but Stone Joker actually made me freak out? This is off to such a horrendous start. The Scrandle's gonna be like a 2 out of 10. You are so autistic. I'm so. What do you want from me? I've seen. Okay, does that not speak as to Stone Joker's whereabouts? That I know 22,000 chips on a green background infinitely more intimately than I know Stone Jokers? Like fucking what do you call it? Mechanics? It's not mechanics. That's not what I'm fucking whatever. We want you to get a professional autism evaluation. That would be a fire sub goal, honestly. That would be a huge, like, for a sub goal of like 100, I just actually go and get an official autism evaluation. Can you stream it? Probably not. Okay. Now that we're on the subject, I'm just going to ask the question purely for like hilarity reasons. I could ask Mitch about this maybe because he's a nurse for the knowers in chat. Fuck HIPAA, it's content. No, that's literally that's about what I was going to say. If I were to stream that, I don't think I would for even for a sub goal, just because like that would be the most awkward thing of all time. It would make for a fantastic clip though. No, I would have to stream it. But that's what I was gonna get into. Wouldn't that be a HIPAA violation? Even if it's even if I was like, no, you cannot stream it because of HIPAA. No, that's literally what I'm saying. Even if I was like, no, it's fine. Like there's no shot that I could do that, right? What the fuck did I walk in on? Don't worry about it. It's been a long 11 minutes and 52 seconds since I hit the go live button. Knockensteak im Brotchen. Hopefully I said that remotely correctly. Oh my goodness. 15-inch glazed maple donut bar. Okay, chat. I'm gonna be completely honest. Not the biggest like sweets guy, and the scrandle is not the biggest sweets guy either because dessert always loses on the scrandle. This is the bonus round, so that's not as, you know, that's not as relevant. But I will be damned if I am passing up a good maple donut. Dude, if you've never had a maple donut before and you're a fan of maple, do yourself a gargantuan favor and get yourself a maple donut. That shit will actually change your life. It's the maple donut all day for me. Can I have context? Because I know Toss Knowledge and know the banned games list. That has nothing to do with the context. We're moving on. Chat said I should get an autism evaluation because I was crashing out at the BALATRO. And I said it would be a fire sub goal, and then I immediately thought of, well, HIPAA exists. That's probably not a thing. Lollies loaded bubble waffle. Can we stop the bubble waffle thing as well? Have you guys, like, the bubble waffle thing is just so cringe, bro. It's whipped cream and a sheet of paper thin waffle. Brother, just give me a waffle on a plate with all of these toppings. What are we doing? What are we doing? Am I wrong? There was a guy who locked himself in a pitch black room for a month for content. I'm sure there's people who live streamed HIPAA violations type shit. Yeah, but that's like a crime. Locking yourself in a room isn't. Bubble waffle sounds like two fake words, but if they were real words, no, literally. We get it, Shock. You hate bubble wrap. I'm a big bubble wrap enjoyer, but like, you're charging me $11.22 on the left for a waffle that's just like flattened. Like somebody, like it is literally a waffle that got ran over. HIPAA violations are also a crime. Brother, that's what I was referring to. I don't think locking yourself in a dark room is a crime. Fuck you talking about? Also, hello, Aaron. Just hit the requirements for Twitch affiliate. Yeah, let's go. That's actually huge. Good shit, man. Hope to see a lot more streams from you. Faux show. This is Stadium Verse, right? Wow, bro. The public has to lock in on the bubble waffle scam, man. I'll say it. Fried chicken bites. This has got to be a beer diff, just because like fried chicken bites are already like kind of cool. I think Twitch not reporting the dark room guy is a crime that might require a wellness check. I feel like, bro, if you're live, you're coherent. No, or is this like a non-coherent situation? Garlic and pickled mushroom rice ball. So $10 for an onigiri or grilled sausage. If the onigiri would have won there, I actually would have flipped my shit. Christmas dinner in a cup or cheeseburger with onion and brown sauce. I'm going for the Christmas in a cup just because brown sauce is not something that I ever want to hear. If you're serving me something and it has sauce on it, you cooked it. Identify your fucking sauce, bro. What is this? No, he went insane. Okay, well then, yeah, that's some key context that I was missing, and that kind of makes it not that good. Also, skill issue. Anyway, let's move on. Chat, I'm just saying, I could, you know, I play BALATRO for 3 hours a day, and I've done so for the past, like, year. I could survive. Bro, let me tell you, locking myself in a dark room for a month on stream would be the second most harmful thing that I've done to myself on stream. The first was Doc's challenge by a wide margin. It's the Korean barbecue cauliflower wings. Soul Reed. Locking myself in a dark room for a month sounds like a normal month. Yes, but also don't lock yourself in a dark room with no stimulation. Is that not... The bro was live on Twitch. Yeah, if it's a sensory deprivation room, those are dangerous for like 3 days. That would be not so good for a month. That would not make for a fun stream. It's got to be the ice cream Sammy, right? What is the ice cream sandwich like? What is the measurement of ice cream sandwich? Because normally that shit wins by like 60%, and then I click on that one and it gets 12% of the vote. What the fuck is this, man? Okay, I was actually just tilted there. The cottage pie definitely looked better. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. This loses just because it's $43. Fuck that. Sensory deprivation rooms are harmful for 5 minutes. I would start hallucinating the subway server. Is it like dark room and that's it, or just room without lights? It's like sensory deprivation room is like pitch black room, nothing in it. Like literally, if you've seen the I don't think this constitutes as spoilers at all because it's like not relevant to the plot line, but I'm just gonna say Invincible spoilers. Mute for like 20 seconds if you care about super minute shit. Okay, now I'm gonna talk about it. It's like if you've seen that one meme of like what Conquest's like house looked like, where it's just like the fucking like cube with like a bed. It's just literally that. It's just literally that. It's just a box and nothing in it. Remember shepherd's pies with lamb, cottage pies with beef? You're welcome. Yeah. I was asking if the guy on Twitch was in a separate sensory deprivation room or just a dark room. I would assume it would be sensory deprivation, because if you go insane for just being in a dark bedroom on stream for 30 days, like, skill issue. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Okay, 7 out of 10. That was not a great scrandle, but I also threw because I was yapping about sensory deprivation. It's so cooked, bro. Okay, this is the Wormhole finale. Last time we're going to be playing mod on stream. I'm trying, like I said, to beat... This is very much a vanilla plus mod, which is why I didn't... When we play, like, cryptid and stuff like that in the future, obviously I'll just be going for, like, high score, break the game type of stuff. But this is very much, at least the way that I see it, this is very much designed to be, like, a vanilla plus experience. And for vanilla plus mods, I like to play high stakes just because, like, anybody can get, like, the goofy high score type stuff. And it's just, like, nicer for mod evaluation, because in white stake literally any card is going to be good, so you don't really know what's good and what's bad if you play on white stake, because spoiler alert, when you have infinite money and no chance of dying until like ante 10, yeah, fucking like 8-ball is going to be a really good card when it's actually like a really shit card, right? We diving into Shock's Wormhole again. Okay. But yeah, so anyway, I wanted to beat all of these decks on the highest stake offered by the mod, which is Void Stake. Quick rundown of the stakes, or quick recap of the stakes for people who maybe weren't here or who have forgotten. Above Gold Stake, there's Cosmic Stake, which says shop can have Meteoric Jokers, which is just another modifier like Rental or Eternal or Perishable. And Meteoric Jokers have all of your poker hand levels when bought, so they just make your planet levels worse. And then Void Stake says planet cards and celestial boosters do not appear in the shop. I have a big problem with this stake, and it's not even because it makes the game hard. It's just because there's so many cards in the game. There's so many cards in the game, like Jokers, and there's also so many decks that have to do with like planet matters things, and when you're not getting planet cards or celestial boosters in the shop, this like directly shuts off a lot of the decks. So like that's I've been saying it the whole week. That's like my biggest gripe with the entire mod is the design element of Void Stake. I feel like it just neuters a lot of the decks, and it's like obviously everything in vanilla gets nerfed by Gold Stake and especially by Blue Stake, but whereas Blue Stake just makes the game annoying, where it's like, okay, now you have less discards, so like it impacts, even though it sucks, it doesn't impact every build the same, but it impacts every deck the same, more or less, right? Void Stake is literally just like, okay, if we grab some examples here, what was the one that we played last night? Oh, this one, yeah, this one's a really big example. Star-studded deck. -1 Joker slot. Okay, pretty bad. Hold. Gain +2 Joker slots once 9 unique planet cards have been used this run. Pretty good. Pretty fun deck. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty fun deck. The problem, no planet cards in the shop. So you have to RNG your way into some sort of planet gen. And, like, there's a decent amount of planet gen, but it's also, like, the mod adds a lot of shit, so even though it adds a decent amount of planet gen, you're less likely to see planet gen in general. So the addition of Void Stake essentially just becomes, hey, this deck is -1 Joker slot unless you get pretty lucky, which is like, okay, I mean, like, that kind of sucks. But then like stuff like Spacebar, where it's just you get a random Joker, like, okay, this isn't affected at all by Void Stake. Well, it is obviously, but it's not affected in the same way as other stuff. Like certain decks are affected where it's like, okay, I can't get planet cards, whatever. And then there's certain decks where it's like, okay, I need planet cards for this to function, and now they're just like turned off, right? So that would be my biggest complaint as a whole with the mod, and probably one of my only big complaints. But overall, the mod is just very fun, but Void Stake, I think, could use a little bit of tweaking. It's also bugged, but I'm not holding that against the mod. Coding is difficult, you know? So Void Stake is also bugged where if you have any planet gen, it is locked to Pluto cards. You will never get, even if you get something where it's like, hey, even if you get like, you know, a High Priestess every round in Void Stake, it will only produce 2 Plutos ever. So stuff like Star-Studded deck actually just can't work. And things of the like, but that's a bug, right? That's not intentional design, so I'm not faulting it on that. Is it a little bit annoying? Yeah. Does it fuck with the meta a little bit? Yeah, because if you're not playing high card, then you're just like selling. But it's whatever ultimately. But the balance of the stake itself, I think, is just like it's a little bit frustrating when there's like, okay, and then there's like the lunar deck, which is where you start with the Launchpad voucher. Okay, what does the Launchpad voucher do? Adds 1 satellite card to a celestial pack, which is a new consumable in the mod. Well, now Void Stake says there's no celestial packs in the shop, right? So now this voucher just does literally nothing unless you like take a meteor tag, right? Like, I don't know. Out of curiosity, how would you feel about Void Stake being reworked into a challenge deck? I would be fine with that. I think it would actually be really interesting as a challenge deck. I don't mind its existence. I don't mind something adjacent to it existing as like a base game stake, or not a base game stake, but you know what I mean. I don't mind something adjacent to this existing as like a way to make the game harder as like an additional difficulty stake. The problem is it's like kind of a Blue Stake situation, where it's like, okay, some decks just don't care about this any more than any other deck, and then some decks is just like, okay, well, half of the deck or half of the deck's gimmick or like the deck's entire gimmick is now just like, okay, whatever, like it doesn't matter. But anyway, that out of the way, we have 4 decks left to beat on Void Stake. I tried to save a lot of the more fun ones for the last. I think the Astrologist deck is like the weakest one out of the ones we have. This just says you start with 2 vouchers that generate constellations in the shop. I think constellations are pretty weak consumable cards, especially since this mod has so many consumables. Constellations are consumables where they have decently powerful effects, but you want to be holding them, and they get upgraded after you beat every boss. And once you upgrade them a couple of times, then their effects are like really worth using. The problem with that is there's so many consumables in this mod that you kind of just never want to be like holding them. You never really want them to be like taking up space in your consumables. So I think this is probably going to be the weakest one, but then we have Doppler, which is planet cards give you +1 level, but -1 to your most played poker hands. There's a little bit of obelisk shenanigans going on. We have black hole deck, which is just broken. Hand level ups give an additional level. I think even on void stake, without the existence of planets in the shop, this is probably going to be a GGWP situation. If we get any blue seals, we win. If we get any planet gen, we just pivot to high card immediately and we win. And then we have the imaginary purple deck, which is the one that I'm most excited for, so I'm going to save it for last. +1 discard every round, +1 hand size. Upgrade all poker hands every 3 rounds, so in theory every ante, unless you take like an investment tag or something. And the caveat is each hand type can only be played once per ante. Super excited for that. I think that'll be very fun. Anyway, all that out of the way. Zevian or Zevian. I'm sorry, I don't remember how to pronounce your name. I'm very bad with that whole thing, unless you've been in chat for like 10 years. I appreciate the raid. Many thanks. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you had a fantastic stream. Also, I don't think I acknowledged streaks, so Schmeck and Wampy with the streaks. In that order, respectively. That's the word that I was looking for. Finished Nebula deck today. 4 more decks to go. Hell yeah, man. It's good shit. Okay, that was quite a long yap. I needed to get a hydrate out of the way, and then Light redeemed another one, so I actually need that. So I appreciate it, man. All right. Anyway, all that out of the way. Let's lock in on Astrologist deck. Nebula is a good one to get out of the way. Yeah, Nebula is so annoying, so having that out of the way is definitely a breath of fresh air. I think we probably just commit to this Hearts Flush and accept the fact that we're getting out in 2. Or we could just not draw this and accept the fact that we're getting out in, like, potentially 3. Yeah, I think we're getting out in 3. I believe this does not get us out. That's cool. Do I have a pair in hand? Yeah, okay. That gets us out. I didn't clear Nebula deck for the first time until I got Crystal Ball and Ante 1. That's kind of funny. Todd, I wish we could afford you, because this is actually a really nice edition. Stellar Edition, 1 in 4 chance. So the Stellar Edition essentially just makes this a spaceman on top of what it already does, which you can kind of just take that with any Joker on Void Stake, since there's no planets. Turn 1 Eternal Madness. Nothing's ever gone wrong from anyone taking a turn 1 Eternal Madness. There's never been one recorded instance where you take a turn 1 Eternal Madness and then find no more Eternals. That's never happened. It's propaganda by the BALATRO Deep State. Monoclay. Could take this, Steven. Probably with Madness. We don't need to. I think we just save money. Could we go 2 pair into flush? I think it's probably just smarter to do flush into some dog shit hands. Okay, here's this. I need like a 2 pair on the backswing to get me out. Pretty please. Pair is also like okay, provided I can find something else on the backswing. What do you got for me, Misprint? Does 3 of a kind work? 3 of a kind here would be 36 times 4.5. I believe that doesn't get me out, but I don't think pair into pair gets me out either. So I think that we're just going for this, and we can just like hope for, I don't know, full house on the backswing or something. Any tips on getting more viewers? Is it just consistency and luck? Consistency is a gigantic thing. There's a little bit of luck involved, but if you're consistent enough, people will, they'll get a sense of when to pull up, which will make it immensely easier for you to grow. Align your schedule to get rated by streams you chat in a lot. Tech. Yeah, I mean, that's also good. Advertise yourself somewhere. That's a big one. So I always tell this to people who are like starting out streaming and who like ask me, you know, how do I grow? If you're fine with like just streaming, like if you don't want to grow and like maybe turn it into a way to get some dinero, you don't really have to like advertise yourself anywhere. You can just stream. And if you're doing it as a hobby, that's like completely fine. Like you don't have to grow yourself if you're doing it as a hobby. But if you're looking to grow, the number one way to grow as a streamer is to not stream like for very long periods of time. And what I mean by that is like if you're looking to grow as a streamer, you should stream for like maybe a 3 or 4 hour period, and then, you know, put yourself on other platforms, maybe upload some shorts to TikTok, maybe upload, you know, if you have a banger run that's like really cool, maybe upload that to YouTube. But like exactly what Aaron said, just like put yourself on other platforms so that people don't only know you on Twitch. Because even if it's like super slow growth, like if you're only streaming on Twitch and not putting yourself on other platforms, you're limiting your audience by like quite a bit. Twitch's discoverability is barely anything. Yeah, exactly. 100% that. We could take this Chaos, I guess, and then reroll for Eternals. This is like cool, but it's only really cool if I get if I get blue seals, which I guess is fine. Bang. Sell you. Don't need a gravity well. Also, module pack is just awful, right? Because the modular spaceship gets destroyed by madness, if I'm not mistaken. So I think that's always just unusable. Probably dead here, unfortunately. Okay, we have a straight on the top deck. We can probably finagle our way out here. That's good enough. This just barely doesn't win. God damn, a little congested. Jimbo in space gives me levels, but madness is gonna eat him. I think that's completely fine. There's a little bit of technology here where we just take Jimbo in space and then skip and just play pairs. Or actually, it would be high cards. Well, no, we can't get it. We can't get by with high cards, so it's never Jimbo in space here. This is a little questionable. I thought Jimbo in space created levels based on what you played. It just creates a random planet card, which is obviously always going to be high card, like I said, but I still don't think that's particularly useful where we're at. The chip tart was a nice bonus, though. That was pretty sick to stumble upon that. ×2 is survivable usually, I think. Yeah, I suppose. I don't know, it gets a little shaky. I hope 1.1 adds a joker named Ode Toad, which gives 11 glorp for scoring frog cards. I don't know, man. Any reason why you're not using handy? I just don't use handy. I don't know, man. There's not really anything else to it other than that. I just have never used it. It's not bad. Like, I've liked it every time I've used it. It's just not for me. I like clicking on all my cards the old-fashioned way. I guess we could play 3 Oaks, sure. I don't use handy because you can't for speedrunning. Well, yeah, that one's a little bit more on the nose. I'll check misprint for kings or jacks on top. Okay, there's the kings. W misprint, because otherwise I would have missed that. That probably just won me that blind, I ain't gonna lie. Let's go here. Check him again. 7 of spades. Speedrunning isn't real, that's just running. Another banger from the YouTube chat. We have Socrates in the flesh. That triggers after my jokers? What a joke, bruh. Okay, hopefully this gets me just barely not there. That's my graduating year. That's pretty cool. I was going to try and finesse a spectral card out of that, but oh well. Fight an extra small blind. Does this trigger madness? I might rip that just out of curiosity. This run's not really going anywhere regardless. Could make some junk cards just to try and live. I think that's probably the strategy. Can go convert 3, convert 2. Move the consumable slots to the left, idiot. Why you not install a mod which shows misprint always? That's a good question, in honesty. Oh, it does. Okay, it does scale madness. That's actually pretty nice. Okay, let's do this. I guess we can look for the straight. Fire. Spectral card, time dilation. Okay. That's... I mean, that's something, I suppose. Actually, okay, so this wouldn't destroy anything then, so time dilation might actually be pretty good. If I'm understanding its effect. Because if we have all Eternals, does time dilation not just read go back 1 ante? It's +1 winning ante, but like we have madness, so who gives a fuck? Gorgeist was low-key really funny, but like, yeah, who could have guessed it didn't work the best? No! The Gorgeist competitive team didn't work? What? I shan't believe it. Of course I get this shop when I'm broke. Granted, they're non-eternal, so I can't really be mad. $0 garbage tag. Love to see it. I guess let's just rip a time. Motherfucker was eternal. Bye. Okay. Well, I could have just killed the entire run there, but that's okay. Maybe it should specify that it can murder eternal jokers, but that's okay. That's good knowledge for the future, I guess. That was really funny. Yeah, but he got bored. That's crazy. Any Molt Joker, man. I'm destitute. There was a... Yeah, there's a buffoon tag here. I think we probably just have to rip that. I'm going to take this because it's money. I'm giving up a little madness scaling, but if I can get... Why do you have to be a rental? Why? Why must you? I have to take this, don't I? I literally can't, though, because I'm already broke as shit. I hope 1.1 adds a joker called Chud Bud that gives times 0.5 for scored 6s and 7s. That should be a bannable, chat, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, we have staged landing. I mean, we might as well just keep this, no? This wants 5s and 6s. There's a 6. Let's do one of these. Just 1 6, really? Six on top, show me. 7? Okay, well, it at least gained the $1. Okay. So this guy's burning. Whoa! Just give me a hex and I'll accept the fact that it's a madness only run with no planet levels. Oh my god, handy tag. Wait, that might be the key to success. We have handy tag into speed tag, 3 skips. And that would allow us to also keep staged landing. I'm just ripping this and that's the angle. No hex, I'm sad. Black hole, unironically pretty good here, though. I don't think I can really complain about that. Black hole might honestly just make it... Do we just not? I think we take the handy tag regardless. I think we play this next blind, though, when we have a black hole. I think that makes it completely fine to scale. Okay, mayhaps I was a little bit hasty in that decision. I think it'll be fine. I just need to play a 5-card hand or 2. Yeah, we're fine. It's my most played. Pair, baby. As it should be. Bang. Jolly Joker, non-eternal. And it would nuke all of my levels that I just got from Black Hole. Probably I'm taking this voucher. Well, I got the brandy back. Pear slop, wilted rose emoji. I'm gonna take this voucher. I think I need Jolly Joker to live, unfortunately. That's okay. We have chips from the one thing. And all my money's gone. Re-entry is worthless because junk cards are worth more to me as junk cards. Babies be like pear slop. That's a +2. That was a pretty good one. Ogman led. That was good. I can't lie. Normally jokes like that are awful when they're said by Twitch chat. That was pretty good. I can't be mad at that. Okay, I need to speed run now. Oh my god, smiley face, Molt Joker. I want that. Not right now, I don't think, but I want that. The fleet? That's actually pretty good. No, I'm taking it. I'm taking it now. Go next. Bye-bye. How much is regular pair? No extra molt. It's okay. That's actually like good. The vouchers save. Actually, voucher probably just makes it so that with a couple of levels we could have just solo madnessed. But I mean, smiley face level, I guess. Smash like. Okay, now we just accumulate money. Pears are juicy, bro. Pears are such a good fruit. I was, for the record, I showed restraint for once in my Chud streamer life. I was this close to calling pears a vegetable. Hey, you're welcome. Yeah, I don't want any of these. Also, I could have been getting a spectral card this whole time. Let's do that real quick. Don't hang my faces, you Chud. This is the greatest day of my entire life. This is the greatest day of my entire life. What is this? I don't care. They're perishable. What are these? I can take you because you give me money. Allegedly. Acme bombs. This is maybe the one time that I don't care about that. Just give me another spectral card. Paraqueen. And just immolate. Fuck it. That would have been a pretty fire clip. Wait, what's the whoopsies? Oh, the eternal thing. Oh, misprint. 7 of diamonds, bruh. I think I just gotta rip this. Junk cards are gonna be the key in tandem with this Spaceman voucher, methinks. Am I seriously just gonna whiff a pair top deck and die here? I will actually be beside myself. 2 of hearts. All right, we're gonna put a pin in that. Bro, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Clutch up for me, Spaceman Mask. Fuck! I could have played a high card. It would have scored more. I'm actually upset. We go next. Time to die to plants. Don't even say it, bro. Don't even fucking say it, man. Why does this game just refuse to give me the top decks that I desire? This deck has it out for me, by the way. I have like, bro, I'm like, for every other deck in the entire game, I swear we've won it in like 1 attempt or in 2 attempts. This deck is this is like the fucking 8th attempt on this deck. And it's a fairly modest deck, so I don't know why that is. Punished for not taking Perishable Nova. British Shock goes crazy. British Shock is fire, man. Can you cover yourself in worms and call something bait? If you don't use the constellations, this is kind of just start the game with Magic Trick. Yeah, that is true. They do kind of crowd the shop. Bro, a lot of the constellations, for what it's worth, they just seem kind of underwhelming, no? People of No Man's Land. I just don't want that. I just don't. It was my birthday today. I wanted to make a new Aikoshen release. Hell yeah. You have less stuff, deck? Yeah, pretty much. This deck pretty much is just like everything that I complain about with Zodiac deck, but it's like actually justified. And not just because I have a disdain for Zodiac deck. I don't even think it's worth going for the 3 oak here. We can just play the debuffed pair and then any flush wins. Zodiac deck is easy, yeah, but it does like nothing for the first ante. I don't like decks that don't provide me anything for like the first ante. Like Zodiac is just win more, no? You have to be able to reroll for its thing to like do the thing. Okay, well I'm not re-rolling for the first like 4 antes in any run unless I'm like already winning because I popped a $20 Hermit in antes 2. You know what I mean? It's a fun deck, but it's like it's fun in the same way that like what's that one card? 1,000 Year Storm is fun in Magic. I have no levels. This is free. It's not free, but you get what I mean. Create current blinds tag. Free greater ultra wormhole. Yeah. I guess I'll just take this because it's going to upgrade. Damn. All right. Well, 2 hollows. Good to know that when I win this run, it'll be because the game just literally felt bad for me and gave me the W on a silver platter. Granted, that's kind of how all riffraff runs go, so I digress. This is kind of a funny combo, huh? Planet? We're playing high card. We have the Astrologer. It's a high card run. Test Flight, Raised Fist. It's not bad. I guess Raised Fist is a little bit subpar when we're doing high card. We don't need to do high card right now. I don't really know why I discarded there. I mean, I do. It's because I'm stupid, but I digress. Riffraff is Balatro's pity system. That's why you get it every 5 black deck runs. Yeah, exactly. Precisely that. Oh, never mind. I'm sad. Still gonna get hella rewards from this, though. Test Flight is a fun boss. I like it because it gives me things. Alright, I get a Meteor tag. That's 2 guaranteed Plutos. Boss is Mouth. I can redeem Draco on... Do we want it on Econ tag, even? I feel like I just want the Ethereal tag, because I'm going to be spending money in this shop. Even if only a little bit. Let's sell you. Let's crack this. Judgment card, that's kind of fire. Bonk. And then we can do this. Okay. What's up, Afflictions? Welcome in. Appreciate the tab. Yes, it does shock. The deck says you start with stuff. Huh? Juggler Raised Fist, the best combo of all time. Trust. think just give me the Spectral card from that Constellation, even though it's probably not the better play. Appreciate that Hydrate as well. Thank you. Gleeble Glorp. If we had scaling chips, this would be fire, but we don't, so I kind of don't care about this. Also, this being at common rarity is kind of crazy, no? I know it's like an unorthodox effect, but like this essentially just reads, hey, you get a free ×2 as long as you have a chip joker in your lineup. Like, I feel like that's uncommon worthy. Also, there's no common jokers that are X-Molt aside from like X-Molt on trigger, so I feel like that kind of says something, but I digress. I'm not a fucking designer, man. I just play this game for a living. That sounded a lot more like facetious than I intended it to. Yeah, I think I just want to convert stuff here for the starfish, right? Hello? Oh, convert 1. I only have convert 3s. Well, I guess we're doing this. Gadget pack. I don't know why I took this. I don't have a slot for it. Do I want to trade $10 for the question block? Honestly, I'll trade $10 for this guy. This guy's kind of good. If it gives me foil, I'm going to freak out. But, like, other than that, I feel like it's fine. Yo, what? Oh, it was upgraded, so I get both. I'll be damned. Usually, even on the most chaste of Grimbo square runs, you end up with level 9 pairs at the end. I think Gleeble is suitably weak. I mean, I guess. I'll take that Hermit, sure. You're too kind. You're too kind. No star. I'm sad. So we just be converting them things. In the derelict pack, straight up converting my shit. Ball, right? I'm actually gonna sell this to the ray gun, I think. What is this? Dark matter is so funny. Holy hell. Space pod! Let's go. All these are ass. Sell to the gun, sell to the gun. Sell to the gun. I sell you, I sell you, I pop you. I'm actually completely fine with that. Constellation cards are upgraded twice each when boss is defeated and may reach question mark levels. This is butt cheeks and I don't want to take it, but like we're on the Constellation deck, right? So I feel obligated. I think that's selling for the record, but I feel obligated. When blind is selected, create a space joker. 1 in 20 chance that this joker is negative. Okay, so a question that I have to ask is why does this joker exist? When I gotta find it, bear with me. Bear with me, it's another rare. Is this a Skullmug reference? Chat, you know what you know which Joker I'm about to reference? No? What the fuck? Amogus. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? I high-key don't remember his art, but I'm hoping that he'll just, like, trigger my brain when I see him. Olimar, what the fuck? Okay, he's there. Yo, where is the spaceman guy? Hello? I passed him, obviously. Is he not this guy? No, where's the spaceman guy? Wait, wasn't he small? He was a small Joker, no? Is it him? No. Am I stupid? You passed it. Well, that's evident. That much is clear. What the fuck? Okay. I feel like I still haven't seen half of these cards. Is I think another issue when I'm like trying to evaluate stuff. Where in the fuck is this spaceman guy? Spacebar is funny. Gotta say that since I'm passing him. I'm actually pissed. Why can't I find this guy? Where is he? He's hiding because he knows I'm calling his ass out. Where are you? You can't hide from me. There's the demon guy. Yeah, I feel like it, bro. I haven't seen like half of these, and I've been playing this mod for a week. What the fuck? Oh, artificial solar system is fire. FNM? Friday Night Magic? Yo, they have everything in this game. Okay, well, I can't fucking find him because I'm a dumb chud and don't know where anything is in this. No, it's not him. It's this guy! Spacewalk! Fuck. I can't believe I was trying to find this guy for so long. Okay, why does the one guy that we have in the shop right now... I literally just saw him. I'm actually going to freak out. The one guy that we have in the shop right now, when blind is selected, create a space joker, 1 in 20 chance that the joker's negative. Rare joker. Why does this exist when we have spacewalk, which just says create a negative space joker at the start of the next 5 rounds? What? Is this not just like better? Like always? I'm so confused. Anyway, that was a long tangent for me to just like reroll. My bad. I'm skipping that. I don't care. No chips. We go next. Well, I got my 2 pair upgraded. Hell yeah. Why did I... Oh. Add a... Oh, I can add black hole seals to things? Sure. Mod has negative playing cards. Does it matter? Yeah, that's also true. That is also very fair. Now Gleeble goes crazy. I mean, not necessarily, right? We're still probably playing high card because we have the astrologer hallucination. Why is this in like the Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver sound font? Anybody else get that vibe? Create. Oh, this just gives me random constellations. Sure. When sold, debuffs the Joker to its right for 3 rounds. It permanently gains a retrigger. That's kind of funny. Well, let's debuff this guy, and then he just gives us like infinite planets. Hopefully that's how he actually works, or otherwise I'm gonna be very sad. Let's do this, and then we can do this. What do we got? 1 in 4 to disable boss, more hands. All right, we'll do this one. We'll do, okay, I guess I can't do that right now. Let's hang him. We get a Pluto card. Let's debuffs the Joker to its right. Let's do that. Okay, now we have a bunch of Pluto levels. As long as we can live through this blind, which I think we should be able to. My bad, I was blocking that one. This tag. Well, my bad. Oh, I also didn't even look. Okay, I would rather have a double tag than a voucher tag. I'm going to keep it a buck. I guess a voucher tag that I don't have to skip for is pretty powerful, but I digress. Let's do this. W full house level. That's so relevant. And then he dies. Wait, this is huge. This is big. Oh my god, I completely forgot that this hallucination could level up my poker hands. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Completely forgot that's like his whole mechanic. Let's take this guy because we have the mask, I guess. Let's take this guy for free taros. Re-entry? No, I don't want re-entry. I always get this one mixed up with, I think the one that I like is Orbit. We'll grab the Luckies. I think we sell you. Let's take this. This hallucination's actually my goat. I don't care about any of these, so this is fine. Okay, go next, I suppose. What the fuck even just triggered? Oh, I was blocking it again! Fuck! I'm so stupid. I'm so silly, bro. Also, I think we... junk is pretty good. I think we don't lose. Gonna be pretty close, though. More junk. I guess we just rip this. With a hand to spare. Yeah, we should be fine. 9 clams. More const. Creates the last constellation card used during this run as a bright constellation. Interesting. So we could just do... Okay, the double tag doesn't matter. Let's create our consumables first. Also, give me something usable in this pack, por favor. This is kind of silly. I guess we're playing high card, though, so we could still take this. Let's sell you. Do I want space pods? No, I don't think so. Let's go for this, and then we got a bunch of the silly, like, skip tag ones. Sorry for being late. I was playing Slay the Spire 2 with Y-Hammer. Bro, you ain't gotta apologize for being late to stream. You're chill. You're chill, bro. It's okay. Do I want this Auntie's tags? I think we'll... Oh, I can't use this. Okay, I gotta use this. That's okay. Wait, this could be... Oh, no, this doesn't trigger until afterward. I think that's still fine, though. Okay, let's bomb a 6 and we get a spectral card. Oh my god, that was ass. Hex is pretty bad, I ain't gonna lie. Attendance lists will start being taken next week. True, true, true. Okay, don't worry, chat. Don't worry. I gotta play. We just discard everything. We get all the junk in the world. And then we play one big fuck off hand. Also, I have 3 voucher tags and no money. This is huge. Okay, now we play this and this scores like 1 billion points because junk cards are fucking broken. That's it. I mean, like, I set that up like a joke, but I was thinking about this while I was walking my dog today. Junk cards are just, like, actually broken. Like, junk cards are crazy. Junk cards are times 2.25 base score. Yeah, each. Each, which is disgusting. Shouldn't this have been upgraded twice? I thought this was only upgraded once. Wasn't this noticeable? It doesn't matter. I don't care. Okay. Rocket card voucher. I don't care. Seed money. I have, like, no money, so I probably don't care about that. Wasteful could be kind of good. Now I'm playing high card. I guess I could find junk with that, though, so Wasteful's maybe not bad. And then Hone, I just really could not give less of a fuck about, if I'm being completely honest. What do we have for tags? Mega Derelict Economy. That's actually pretty good, I ain't gonna lie. $10 Space Pod Standard. Yeah, just give me the 10 bucks. Just give me the 10 bucks, bruh. You said before that Hone is good. Okay, just because I'm saying I don't give a fuck about it in this particular run doesn't mean that I'm saying it's not good. I wouldn't take a photo here. Okay, never mind. That's a bad example because I do think photo's bad. I digress. Okay, let's just rip the packs, I think. I don't think any of these vouchers are, like, super imperative to us. Try and farm some hallucination value. Could be ramen here, and then we just never discard again. Grabber hand's not terrible for the derelict tag. We could pick that up. I think I'm selling 6th no matter what. No, I think we just stay safe and take the ramen. Okay. Let's sell you. Okay, does this triggers twice now, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So now we get 2 Pluto levels per tarot card. That's kind of insane. Also, we have a Starfish Prime now, so we just win. Bang. We get 5 junks. Clean up 5 played hands with junk cards, gain an additional times 0.25 multiplier to chips and malt. So this makes all of our junk cards better, which is disgusting. And then I can just reapply junk. Junk tribal is actually like insane. It's crazy tech. Sialoom Saber. 1 in 6 chance to add 60 chips to any source of chips. What is this Joker, man? Alright, let's go next. Now we just have money. Let's use this and we get Pluto levels. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're chilling. We're chilling. That's just insane, bro. Starfish Prime? I mean, this is the second time that we've ever gotten Starfish Prime to work. But like, if you pop a Starfish Prime, you just win. And we're on Void Stake with no blue seals, and we're getting this to work. Any other stake, and especially if you have blue seals, dude, it's literally just an auto win button. That shit's crazy. I don't even want a judgment here. I mean, I could literally just not take any Joker for the rest of the game, and we just win. Strength action. Let's take this. No, let's not take that, actually. Let's not take any of these, because I don't want to be crowding my slots, right? I don't care about the ranks. I just want the levels, baby. What's the 4th Joker? We're playing on the deck where Constellations get put in the shop, and the 4th Joker is just Constellations get upgraded twice when we beat bosses instead of only once. Which I don't really care about, but like we're on the Constellation deck, so I just figured we would take it for no reason. What does this even upgrade into? Okay, this I'm actually curious about. What could the extra small blind possibly upgrade into? I hope the tier 4 of this is fighting that one, like, rewards boss. That would be super funny. We're getting flames before we even score with 3 junk cards, man. Who approved this? Hungman. I'm gonna sack a little bit here just to see what this upgrades into. W Serpent. Test flight. Huh? 20-somethings be like high slop drooling emoji. What did I even just read? High card is the most consistent hand. Nah, buddy. It's always a pair slop angle if it isn't for the fact that this mod is bugged. Fight an extra big blind. Must be used while in the shop. And you get a reward, it would seem. Creates the last constellation card used during this run as a bright constellation. I'll be damned. Wait, what is... Oh, it's the skip tags one. I don't care about these. I can't lie. I guess we could do this, and then we could do this. I don't know why I'm doing this. In honesty, we don't have any scaling jokers. I guess we get extra money and we get like a shop reroll. Yeehaw. That number looks bad, but as soon as we draw junk cards, it's completely fine. W level up. Oh wait, no, I have the Stellar Joker. Okay, this was actually fine because any level ups on that just make junk cards way more broken. I'm guessing it's the small blind without rewards into normal small blind into normal big blind, I would assume. Okay, let's crack him again. Menu items. What are the tiers? Faint, noticeable, bright, and then the question mark one. Okay. Zawarodo. I can just do this and get a Pluto card. 50 bonus chips to a random card. Sure. Okay, it's on the junk, so we just win. Pick up this back. Hungman. Don't care about these. Go next. I want to see what these tier 3 satellites are, so I'm just gonna keep them. Or not. Not satellites, but the constellations. That's just insane. Non-books. Damn, what the hell? Plus 11 chips when scored, times 0.1 molt if hand score is on fire, times 2.7 score if hand score is not on fire. That's kind of wild, no? Actually, we probably just want to take this, right? With the way that junk cards work, that's probably just, like, really good. Skip that, go next. We have seed money. Oh, good comms, true. Like, this hand is good. This hand has 4 junk cards. This shit, like, bro. What is that? I made a mill with a hollow Jimbo and ramen. Who thought this was a good idea? I guess just give me another junk card, man. I'll take him. Nerf ramen, nerf Jimbo. No, truth nuke. Actually, truth nuke, though. You're so right about that. Okay, my bad. Let's continue. Sell ramen, sell Jimbo. Nah, Jimbo deserves the void stake sticker. I could be convinced to sell ramen, though. I know immediately after I do that, we're going to pull up to Vessel, though, and then I'm going to cry, because I'm going to bottom deck all my junk cards as well. When Prime next played hand has cards returned to hand instead of deck. This is Spectral Slop. I guess we could take this for literally 1 level and then just sell it. Sell it for more, like, consumable slots in the next shop. Shining! Fight an extra boss blind, will fight the needle. All right. Why would I ever want to fight a boss? Oh, I guess there's a... Okay, in fairness, I guess there is a lot of tech in this mod that says, like, hey, X things happen when you defeat the boss. So I guess that makes sense. Toga with the hydrate, I got you. What mod do you use that changes the spectrals to trans colors? It is literally just called trans spectrals. It's like one of the most downloaded Balatro mods, like, ever, I want to say. So you can just straight up Google trans spectrals and it'll show up. The fiche, that's tragic. I'm not going to be able to tell where my junk cards are. Do we care about this? Maybe. Does Canis Minor upgrade the tier of Constellation when upgraded itself? Yes. Can I win Needle? Yeah, if I top deck junks, I definitely can. Okay, let's just use this. Yay, more junk! Wait, what happened? I thought it was called Spectrans. No, I believe it's literally called Transpectrals. I'm almost certain the official, like, title, as it were, is not Spectrans. I could be completely mistaken, though. I don't know why I'm speculating. Transpectrals. All junk is considered high card? Yeah, because it's the same thing as all stone, right? Create a tier 1 or 2 constellation when blind is selected. Once again, funny Joker. Okay, well, all my score is coming from junk, actually, so we could totally take this. Bye-bye, ramen. I guess we're const maxing. And not the good kind. We could take reroll boss, I guess. Actually, let's sell that because I want the constellation from this. Whee! Okay. Let's do one of these. Also, the way to use that we thought was to upgrade any constellations you have, since they upgrade when you beat a boss. Right. Yeah. Sorry, was that illusion voucher in shop? My goat? Was it? I don't have magic tricks. I don't think it was. No, it's get more gadgets. Top shelf. Destroy first scoring card in next hand. Refill by spending $10. Plus one hand for this round if next played poker hand is your most played. I just don't care about any of these. If this wouldn't make such a boring video, you could make some great clickbait with Constellation Joker. I mean, I don't think it would necessarily be a boring video. It would be boring because of, like... It would be boring as a gold stake run because, like, we have, like, all of the broken technology in one run. Alright, let's just go next. Survey says hand size. Gross. Excuse me. That's not bait, he's real. Oh, clickbait the hollow Jimbo. Yeah, true. Pull a doc spectered. Classic. Voss? Pardon me. The hand score was not on fire. Pardon me. If I could be so bold, that shit was not on fire. I just got fleeced. We're gonna move past that, but I just actually got hosed by that card. Why am I doing anything with constellations? They're not up. I'm on anti-8. They're not upgrading anymore. What? Okay. Okay. Jimbo lives another day. Sure. That's... Yay! Bang. All right, that was odd. Let's go next, shall we? All right, Doppler deck. Planets give 1 additional level, and they give -1 to most played. So this is just going to be Obelisk after a certain point. Most cursed screenshot ever. Nuh-uh, nuh-uh. There's nothing wrong with it. Pivot deck? Yeah, essentially. I mean, it's literally just like the deck with Obelisk stapled to it, right? You just play pairs normally for the first, like, however many. Don't you just tank the most played with high cards, then win with other hands? No, I feel like you just play pairs and then play high cards, right? Because if high card isn't your most played, all the planet gen gives you Plutos. So, like, why would you tank high card? No? Engine failure. Yucky. Ori. That's kind of silly. We could maybe do something with this. Constellation to take even an anti-8. W clip. It doesn't reset if you play a high card. Yeah, but like, if I play pairs and then I pivot to high card, then it's just every Pluto level is +2. And I'm only getting Pluto levels from stuff like the Astronomer. I'm failing to see how you would ever just play like anything other than high card as like your end game strat. Obviously, like not you get what I mean. I'm just rambling at this point. Bang. Okay, flush top deck, huge. Also had straight. That was pretty good. I mean, we could take Gadget, but there's like not much there, right? Could make some stones. That could be something. No planet levels yet. Let's make some stones, I guess. Never mind. Because I don't want to limit my hand size against this when I have no scoring Joker. Do I still go for flush here? Probably. Probably club flush, though. Yep. That's really nice. Does this get us out? It does, right? Nice. Okay, I need molt, please. And the monkey's paw curls. No molt tart either. They just can't throw me a bone. Alright, well, we're doing this, I guess. Investment tag, but into anti-2 wall, no scoring Jokers. That's big. Holy shit, 25 chips is like actually nothing when I'm getting +2 molt. That's crazy how that works. I guess we go Hearts Flush just to like draw the flush. How does 2-pair work out for me? That's actually not that bad. Okay. Rebate, surely? Fuck. Next 2 rounds, that keeps me alive. Actually does it. If I play 4 full houses into this with no scoring, I'm dead, right? So I can't take investment tag. I think I'm still activating that, though. Yeah, I was super dead into that blind. I guess unless I, like, got the double full house, right? Because if you play a full house with this rocket active, then it, like, doubles your points or something. This could be big money. I think this is a good investment. 4 Oaks. Sure. WoW Bootstraps is really good. Yeah, one of the best, they've been saying. One of the best. 7 of clurbs, huh? Well, that shit's not happening. Full house. Give me that +2 molt. Hold. This is definitely going to be a 4 Oak here. Oh, wait, fuck! I can't even play a 4 Oak. Scheisse. Okay, well, I at least upgraded boots. I don't know if that actually matters. Probably does, actually. Could go full house squared. King on top. I think we still just rip it. Nice, full house squared. Okay, we made it out of wall. W bootstraps. These are so scheisse. It's me and Boots versus the world. That's what it's kind of looking like. Solar panels could be something. As long as I don't forget to sell them. Okay, good enough. Bye-bye. Oh my god. Okay. I need something in the shop, please. These are both interesting. Sure. Take Todd for more chips. Not putting it on an odd rank SMH. So notice how this is perishable. No diamond on top. Going for it anyway. 2 pair. And we're still giga dead. Cool. Well, so much for playing pairs. Let's run that shit back. I think that's my first time playing that deck ever, right? Just shy of a straight flush and also of the W in one. It's a tragic day. No pair, too. That's going to be relevant for Supernova, trust. Bro, no Molt Joker in the first shop just feels so bad on this mod. Earn $1 at the end of round for each time most played hand was played. So this is a golden Joker. If we just play pairs. I mean, like, I guess. Well, it's not even pairs right now, but pairs is what I want it to be on. But I guess it makes more sense to play flushes until we get scoring. That actually scared the shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie, that actually scared the fuck out of me. Bro! Oh my god! Alright. This is enough to get by for right meow. Is this always on clubs, by the way? I don't think I've ever seen this Joker hit anything other than clubs. I thought it was like a castle situation for this guy, but I think he literally just only hits clubs ever. Why is it so often one off of a strush? Because the video game hates me, bro. It does, provably. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's just always clubs. Okay. It doesn't say changes every round. True. Okay, I guess I need to play flushes here so that I can get money off of Leica. Because that gets me closer to cracking the Hermit. Pause. Balance, but both these are perishable, so I don't care. Mega gadget pack I don't need. Needle is also like pretty buns. Gonna need to play 2 flushes here, but that's just more money, so that's fine. In theory. Gotta ship that so that I can get more landing molt. Even if only a little bit. Let's just hit the road, but for plus molt, yeah. Okay, the priestess there's like actually kind of nice. Gadgets become negative. Such a niche card, man. Okay. Wait, is this gonna... Okay, so it doesn't go to, it doesn't make shit go to level 0. Okay, that's fine. Top shelf. Could be the spectral one. Probably it's the spectral one. Needle action. Bit flip, be nice, please. Nebula gives +1 molt for each level of played hand when scored. Who cares? Haloo, but it nukes my levels. Selling you. Let's just reroll here. Refill the brandy. I guess there's no reason to not use this, so I'm not going to sell it, and we'll just go next. Saved by straight. Yeah, because we didn't end up drawing the flush. A little bit. Okay, let's go for you. Let's go like this. Oh, that's an addition. Oh, shit. Okay, that's actually not bad then. Blue Seal's really nice. It's kind of exceptional, actually. Oh, fuck. I don't want to be playing high card, do I? Ah, fuck it. We can just play regular high card. Hi, Focus Chud. I'm going to sleep. Good night, Focus Chud. Appreciate you, Nightmare. Good night, bruh. Polychrome rocks, I guess, if we're going for high card type shit. Sell you. Do I need the foil? I think not. Unless Cosmic Bit Flip destroys me, which is entirely possible. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Incan is ass, unless I get like a hologram, in which case I'm gonna like actually jump for joy. No Blue Seal, I'm sad. Did Bitflip fucking... Oh my god, Bitflip flipped. It's cooked. Yeah, this just straight up didn't work last time, so I don't know if I should play this, but in an ideal scenario, it's like the only thing that gets us out. Okay, fire. Times 0.1 molt if hand score is on fire. Times 2.7 score if hand score is not on fire. Oh, shit. Okay. Interessante. 2 in 6 chance to create a food menu item when scoring. Probability changes depending on number of jokers and slots. Okay. Oh, when scoring. That's actually pretty good then. Me antimatter thrusters. I guess we could keep that for the, this guy. I don't know if we necessarily need to. Refill the brandy. I don't think we need space pods. Oh, pillar's rough. Alright, well, GG. Is this guy yeah, this guy's debuffed. Okay, so pillar just kills us. Well, that's on me. I just gotta, like, fucking actually pay attention. For a blue seal nerf in vanilla would create a negative planet for last played poker hand and then self-destruct to be good. I'm almost certain you've asked me this question before. I think it wouldn't even have to be negative for it to be good. I think it could literally just read make two like regular planets and then self-destruct, and I think that would be completely fine. There's a rock. Blue seal makes you lose $50 each time it's triggered, even if your slots are full. I mean, I'm just saying the problem with blue seals as a whole and why it needs a rework is there are runs that could still make that shit work. Streamer, you use the mountain to revive cards? Oh, fuck, I forgot you could do that. Well, the only one that it would matter for is this, right? I actually don't think that would have won. We also didn't draw steel, so it's neither here nor there. Wait, boss reroll. Wait, why isn't it rerolling the boss? Is the game stupid? Give me Molt. Yeah, Bitflip turning over there at all also won us the game, but whatever. The question is now if the card will show up. Enhancement tech on pillar. Yeah, I always forget about enhancement tech. That's on me. Appreciate the 07s. Constellation. Nope. Club flush does not win. I'm going to be a little bit greedy with draws. This is 13 plus 8. Yeah, okay, this one's... Excuse me. Each card in poker hand re-triggers a random card in poker hand. That's really funny. I should head out now. Good luck with the rest of runs. Appreciate you pulling up. Good night, Aaron. Hope you sleep well. Stellar tag? Hold up. Hold up. I know we don't normally like skip tags, but come on now. Stellar's pretty huge. I guess I could have discarded there and we still could have won in 2 hands. Ugh, excuse me. 5 dineros, bruh. There's Squimbo. There's Wormhole, but it's perishable. Quantum, but it's rental. This is such a chuddy pack, man. Take the 8-ball, the only 8. Okay, well, never mind. Straight flush? Yeah, but what does that do? We spend the money, it wins this blind, which we can win anyway, and then it just goes away, and then we're down all that money. I should have sold this guy. I did not think that would win for some reason. Is it ever Acrobat with Banner? Maybe. Yeah, that should work. How about for pair? Does it work with pairs? Not really. Maybe a higher pair? Yeah, that could work now. That could work. W $0. The credit card that I can't afford. How ironic. Another stellar tag. By the way, I am now alarmingly washed. I went 7 wins, 3 losses today on checkered. I can't get past a streak of 3. It's over for me. Yeah, you might be cooked, bro. It might be time to find a new game. Exclamation mark. That's yikes. Just kidding. What do we have? We have an ace of spades pulling up next. I think we just ripped this. I don't even know if acro saves here. Gonna be pretty friggin' close, man. Nice. 1 molt joker. Fuck. Well, this saves us because I'm desperate enough for this now. I guess if we get out in one with this, we get hella money, which is cool. All right. In the end, losing while forcing straight flushes is still losing. No. First discarded hand becomes frozen cards. Bruh. That is a funny card, though. Don't want that as a rental. We go next. This stupid boss, man! There goes all the money that this popcorn could have potentially given me. Oh, well. No, I didn't want to stabilize. I didn't want to stabilize anyway, actually. What is that boss blind? Dying ant versus hydrogen bomb? That boss blind is so stinky. Destroy a random card in hand and create a jack whenever a queen is played. Bro, like, I do not need some shit like that. Mein Bruder, was ist das? Okay, these packs are cool, I guess. We got pairs played earn 15 bucks. I'll fucking take it, brother. Free shop is something? It certainly is, man. Put Hermit in my Fool, I suppose. I can take clearance sale here because I'm definitely playing 2 pairs into this blind, which means I'm triggering luxury money pod. Blind is still winnable pre-acrobat, which is a pretty good sign. Nice. I have to go to sleep. So unfair. Have a great stream. Yo, I appreciate you, Tyrannus. Hope you have a good sleep, man. Thank you for pulling up. Okay, let's pop this immediately. We can crack some Pluto levels. What was this boss again? Hook. That's fine. Don't need rockets. Don't need that if I'm eventually pivoting high card. Store jokers in a colony gives +4 molt per joker in the colony. Jokers can enter a colony only once per round. How does this... So can I only store 1 joker per round? Because if this is... If I'm storing 1 joker per round for 4 molts, then that's like ass, no? Oh, I can send unlimited jokers to the colony per round. I can just only, like, bring them back once per round, I guess. Okay, well, that's pretty good. That's actually, like, kind of insane, then. That just converts every rental I see into free money. Grant a free molt. I don't want any of these in fairness. Straight flush. Bang. I don't want this though, because that's meteoric, which is stinky. This is gonna score like cheeks. In theory, that's okay. Do the jokers inside still activate? I don't believe. No, they don't. I'm wondering if I'm still gonna have to pay the rent on them. I guess we'll never know. Release popcorn? Can I? I don't even know if I can. I don't even know if that's like a thing there, because it says they can only enter once per round. Oh, I guess I could take it out, but then I couldn't put it back in, maybe. I don't fucking know, man. GG, we won. Well, I mean, this is still rough if we don't find anything for shop. I don't think investment tag is as broken modded as it is regular, although it's still really nice. Obviously not to say investment tag isn't like fire. Steven? Give me the summit, man. I'm just gonna keep it real. Give me that summit. Hey, full house. And we have a molt joker. Okay, so we probably win this then. In theory. Bang. Speculative oops. Don't mind if I do. How many anti-2 walls is that tonight, man? It's a Cloud9 build, trust. That's big. Snails with 130 stream streak. Holy hell, man. GG's. Actually, that was stupid. I want this. Okay, well, we're putting a pin in that now. Proceeds to discard 2/3 oak. Bro, like... like, go back to Raffle chat, man. I don't know what you... what do you get out of, like, commenting that, man? I'm trying to play pairs so that we can cram stuff in here, and then I'm trying to discard to activate Mystic Summit and to find the other lucky cards. Like, what do you want? Yeah, these still don't level down high card. No money, Sag. No money, Sag. That's fine. That's something. Put that on you speculatively. No luckies in here. What else did that hit? Oh. Inhales polychrome. Skip. W Queen? Probably not going to end up mattering. Got to pair with that. We're against wall, so I don't think we immediately have to play the Lucky 9. Should have cycled the 7 there instead of the 4. Brother. Okay. Not bad. I just need a chip joker so I can continue to play pairs, and then we can just pivot into high card once we get planet gen. Satellite somehow even worse in void stake than normal. That's like actually a goddamn travesty. Those are both kind of ass, but we'll take them. Lots of nebulous cards, I suppose. Could be this for chips. Just gonna rip that immediately. $75. I don't think that was no 75 score. What are you talking about? Okay, now I have this for chips. Bang. There's more money. Why did the pair get downgraded as a temporary level? Yes. Bang. Once again, not 330 points. I don't know what's going on with that, but it's a little funny. Played but unscored cards have a 2 and 2 to lose a rank and give this Joker +4 chips. Alright, so this is just infinite chips. When we have oops. Alien cards can appear in celestial packs, sure, and just buy another blank, essentially. Destroys the whole deck. Well, it doesn't say they get destroyed, right? Oh, 2s are destroyed instead. That's okay. That's actually kind of fine though. When primed, setting blind creates a random card from BALATRO University, then is drank. Okay, we gotta check that out now. 2 and 6 chance for -1 ante and for all dinosaur Earths to go extinct at end of round. Okay. How do we reset this? Refill by using 2 planets. I feel like that's not that bad. How the hell? Oh, Mystic Summit. I'm dumb. Ha! Bro, I have grabber. I'm actually stupid as fuck. Or not grabber, wasteful. Okay, surely now that I have molt, we're fine. Yeah, okay, we're chilling. Money triggered offset tooth. We're video gaming. We're video gaming. What the fuck? Okay. Guys, I think we hit the 2 and 6. Okay, sure. The dinosaur Earth triggered? Yeah, I think so. I do think that's what happened. Increase space start limit? Nah. Squimbo, we can just chips max? Nope. Store times 0.3 chips when a planet is used. Using Earth applies all stored chips. Lose times 0.1 chips for every hand played. So we need specifically Earth for that. So that's just like never happening. Which is kind of unfortunate because that's kind of a sick ass card, but I'm literally never using an Earth in my entire life. I can't gen one and I'm never like blue sealing into one. Why didn't I use this? Hello? Nanner? Could maybe see a Cavendish? Modded Cavendish would be kind of crazy. Sure. And the dinosaurs are gone. It is very sad. It was a worthy sacrifice, though. The speculative oops payoff is crazy. Okay, bye-bye. I guess we do have oops. Is that retrigger polychrome? Red card maybe is something we take. I think we take, and now we're just like a little bit frugal. Please, I beg. Thank you. Arm, but no left. Hello? I think it downgraded the hand to level 0. Oh, that could be. That's entirely possible. Ball right. Let's try that again. Maybe we don't play the 2. Maybe it's something with Wormhole against this boss. Nope, it just crashed again. All right. Temporary level makes arm downgrade it. No, I'm not playing a temporary level, though. I'm playing the Luckies, right? Oh, no, I am. The other one's Nebula. Okay, that makes sense. The other one's Nebulous. Okay, that makes sense. So we just can't play the Nebulous card. Good comms. Nope, that was not... that was not the issue. I think... Okay, do they have to score to give the level? I believe they do. +1 temporary level to played hand. No, I guess they don't. Maybe? I don't fucking know, man. Okay, I just played a hand with no enhancements and it crashed again. Maybe it's something to do with the deck. Maybe we play a high card and see if it can, like, downgrade. Otherwise, I don't know what the fuck's happening. High card, go! Nope, high card. Okay, so any hand that I'm playing just crashes. Cool. Well, that was fun. What the fuck is even the hold up here? It's got to be something to do with the deck, no? The deck influences planets, though. I have no idea why it would influence the deck. I'm so confused. Okay, that was a singular card, so it's not anything to do with Wormhole. Try discarding the Nebulous. I have 0 discards. Maybe it's the Space Tarts. You think? Surely Space Tart oops isn't, like, causing a problem, right? There's the retrigger one. Oh, it was Space Tart oops. What the fuck is the problem there? What? Hey Chud, what's up, Genie? Okay, so I guess if you try and retrigger oops / retrigger polychrome, the game just kills itself. 6-7 monies, test flight action. Far From Home's not happening. Shadow, I don't have any other levels. Chip plus chips equal to double the amount of chips when triggered. All right. After 3 rounds, sell this card to create a copy of black. This game is. I want to reiterate. Create a copy of my butt. Thanks, Doc. I want to reiterate. This game has been so, or this mod has been so good about not crashing. I don't think it's crashed a single time outside of like tonight. So whatever fucking black magic we're doing with today, with this particular run, the game just doesn't like it. Let's look at modules, I guess. I just can't look at that card. What the fuck is happening? This is gonna brick my shop, no? Because even if I don't reroll, I'm just gonna see it next shop. Bro, literally what is happening? Don't look into the hole? I'm trying not to, but like I kind of have to at some point. Shock is bricked. All right. Guess you got to skip the blind. Bro, it's the beginning of the ante, and I'm into test flight. It's fucked if I do that. I guess we'll go next, and then we'll just hit next on the next shop really fast. Just slide it in without looking. Yeah, exactly. Okay, not exactly. Not exactly, to reiterate, but, like, I get what you're saying. Oops, you bum, bro. Give me money. What's the problem? I have no idea. Go next. Okay, we're fine. I didn't get to scale red card is the problem there, but we at least get to, like, continue playing the run, so I'll take it. Also, I need some planet gen stats that I can, like, actually have Pluto levels. Or maybe, I guess we have Wormhole. I guess we could, in theory, just play the entire game playing pairs. That's probably the play. You're smelling what I'm stepping in. Am I? I don't think I want more gadget cards. I don't think I want either of these either. Cartana, if it landed on a lucky, I could have, I would have maybe considered taking that. Heavy emphasis on maybe, but I would have maybe considered taking. This boss is silly. I'm a big fan personally. It's just wall, but if I lose against it, I don't like feel like I need to scream until I throw up. Hi fan, I'm dad. Doc, are you okay, brother? Are you good? $125. That gets me meteor tag. Let's go. Space tarts. Let's crash the game again. Hell yeah. W Plutos. Oh, and I get to use this guy again. Wait, that's fire. Crash just killed me in Commander with a sign in blood. That's that's actually fucked up. What? Long March 5? I don't want this. Oh well. Bro, why didn't you just like re-trigger? Is Long March 5 the Chinese rocket? I don't actually know. I'm not familiar on my... I'm not up to date, as it were, on my rockets lore. Jimbo in space is just, like, fantastic here, yeah. Why did I do that, bro? I have a red card. I knew I opened that pack for a reason. I just didn't remember the reason. It's that time of the week, fellas. It's that time of the week. I like the shape of Soyuz the best. I don't even need to look it up to know what it looks like. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of being able to tell a story like Doc does. Shock, is it your time of the month? One could say. Excuse me. This laundry machine POV is crazy. Truth. Truth. Bang. Bang. From Team The Last Resort. Interessante. Are you a Terraria head? I am not a Terraria head. I don't know shit about Terraria. I did like it back when I played it on my Twitch channel, actually, way back when. But I don't know, I just didn't really get into it. It was like, alright. It's before your time. It's not even really before my time. I don't know. It never really hooked me, man. Ow. Let's sell you so I can get more Jimbo and space procs. Terraria is almost as old as him. Yeah, but like so is Minecraft, and I still play Minecraft. JK, I think it's just turned 15. Well, you said almost as old as me, so like that's still facts. I just turned 20, so not that far off. God damn, you old? I'm 20, bro. What do you mean? That's not even that old. It's not even like I'm saying it's that old. It's not even old at all. Old enough. You're 20 years, 67 days. Not even close. GG's, life is over for you. Let's take this. Yawn. You gonna feel your knees hurting? I'm surprised I don't already have chronic back pain, considering I spend like 70 hours a week at my desk. That's the one thing that I've been missing out on. As an unk, as the kids say. Why am I discarding? I literally don't even have Mystic Summit anymore. I'm intelligent. When are we pivoting to high card? I guess now is a fine time. How How much more is it scoring? Does your back hurt? Bro. Hearing people online calling 30-year-olds unks makes me feel like a grandpa. Well, people online also call me unk, and I'm 20 years old, so take what the onliners say with a grain of salt, bro. Times 0.1 molt for every level above 1 on all poker hands which are not the played hand. So we just play pairs. So we take this, and then we just continue to play. All right, well. That'll show me forever stopping the pair train. I can just use a pack mid-blind to redraw my hand? What? Sadly, I'm an actual unk because I got a nephew and niece. I feel like that's also not a tried and true measure of being an unk. I got friends who are literally... For the knowers in chat, Mitch is an unk. Like, officially. So I feel like that's also kind of... I mean, it's maybe a better measure, but it's still not foolproof. Alright, well, I think we just win now. W Jimbo in space. I got friends whose niece is older than them. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Okay, probably I want the retrigger chances on this guy, yeah. And then could put the mint on the retrigger chance. Just retrigger all of our X-Molt. Or at least attempt to. There we go. Lurking and feeling ancient greetings from the grave. It's almost June, time to get spooky. That's rather ominous, don't you think? When blind is selected, downgrade a random poker hand and then gain times 0.15. I don't want to do that because that just fucks with cosmic alignment. Otherwise, it'd be pretty cool. Also, if I had any levels other than high card, that would be sick, but I don't, so we'll not be doing that. He's too young to know time to get spooky. Yeah, probably. Gonna be lurking. I haven't even eaten breakfast yet. Yo, you know what I might make myself after stream? I'm not gonna lie. There's this guy that I watch on YouTube Shorts. Shout out, what's his name? I think his handle is POV in the city. Shout out POV in the city. He just goes to random places in New York City and just like orders food. And I fawn over it because I love that shit. I might make myself a bacon, egg, and cheese post-stream. Because I was watching him eat bacon, egg, and cheeses for straight up, like, an hour this morning after I woke up. And I was like, damn, I could really go for a bacon, egg, and cheese. And then I just didn't make bacon, egg, and cheese. So it might be, it might be a 3 a.m. bacon, egg, and cheese angle. Shout out Liam. Truth, I guess. Eggs are bad? Yeah, you're banned, buddy. Get the fuck out of here. What do you mean eggs are bad? Plain eggs are bad. I'll give you that. I'm not a big fan of just plain scramble. But bro, eggs on a bacon, egg, and cheese, fire, and eggs with literally anything mixed into them are fire. Including just basic seasonings. I don't fuck with plain scrambled eggs, but literally if you just put salt and pepper on them, fire food. Not all eggs. Bro, that's like damn near timeout worthy. Bonk. I fuck with omelets. Omelets are sick, yeah. I'm a big omelet guy. More space tarts, yeehaw. It's not timeout worthy, it's ban worthy. Get his ass out of here. I had the worst scrambled eggs of my life when I was 12 years old at the Hotel del Coronado in San Diego. Memorably terrible. That's actually wild. That's actually really funny that you can just pick out and be like, on this date at this place, I had the fucking worst scrambled eggs that history has ever seen, and I'm still pissed about it. That's respectable, though. Because bad scrambled eggs are memorable, and not in a good way. Egg Joker moment. Bye-bye. I love that pack theme. It's a shame that I hate all of those cards. W Chad to block the Crimson Heart, I guess. They were like rubber and tasted like rubber. God damn it, Focus, you distracted me from eating. It's not my fault that I'm a good conversationalist. Fuck. Smash like. Could you not debuff my only source of chips, pretty please? Okay, well, turns out if I just hit the re-trigger 3 times in a row, then nothing matters. Imagine that. All eggs are bad. That's just not true, bro. Smash like and subscribe button. Truth nuke. Yo, I'm actually, like, really hungry. That was kind of a misplay to start talking about food, because now I'm, like, really hungry, and now since I, like, have food on the brain, it's, like, way more noticeable how hungry I am. But I gotta put away all these decks before I can put away a bacon, egg, and cheese, so here we go. Just to reiterate, Black Hole deck, this is the deck where hand level ups give an additional level. Should be pretty straightforward as long as we find any planet gen whatsoever. What the fuck is this? Oh, it's the laser piss thing. It's the piss laser. What is the effect? I can't see it. I don't care. Earn $4 when a menu item is used. Menu packs cost $2 less. I think there's literally one in the shop. Is there not? I still can't afford it. Fuck my stupid chud life. I should have taken the photo, honestly. Nah, it's fine. Deck hole piss laser. Well, there's nothing wrong with that, man. It says all scored clubs become diamonds and gain 20 chips when scored or something. I don't think that's that insane. It's alright. We take the Mystic Summit. Honestly, just give me that shit because we fucking never find Molt in this mod ever. Now that I say that, we're gonna come across like 15 consecutive scoring or like scaling jokers, but I'd rather have and not need. Okay, cool. Okay, this is the part where you give me at least 1, 2. No, like that's super cool. But like, okay, now, if you could give me 1, 2, thank you. Classic stickerless rebate, by the way. Been on 3s. Yup, I literally called that shit immediately after buying this stupid ass perishable rental Mystic Summit stickerless Supernova. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Spacesuit is fire though. Actually, it's kind of not fire with rebate because now I'm gonna have to like take less money in order to win, but it is what it is. In order to win fast. I guess I really don't have to win fast when I have Mystic Summit and when I also have a Supernova to be scaling. Yeah, I guess I just completely disregard the spacesuit for right now, huh? Super Giant or Deja Vu? Let's go Deja Vu. Rebate triggers. Pretty please. Easy peasy first re-trigger. Runs out of oxygen. Ah, dang it. No, we're fine, bro. We'll be chilling. Trust. I love that sound effect that it makes. Whoop. All right. No more 9s. I'm sad. Whoop. Buffoon. I want literally none of these. Just give me this, I guess, and we'll sell. Actually, I could have kept that for money, but it is what it is. Kind of forgot that was an econ joker. Looking for 3s. W retrigger. Excuse me. I thought this was Supernova again. I was like, what? Fate cards. Have we ever seen Fate cards? Sets each card in deck to one of 4 random ranks. That's hilarious. Wait, that's so good with rebate. Destroys all cards in deck and replaces them with 1 card of each rank and suit, then earns money equal to the difference in amount. Yeah, we just do this and then rebate's broken, right? Okay, now we have no more jacks, but now rebate money is like through the roof. Rebate stocks are insanely up now. Fate cards are sick. They're like spectrals, but even better. Yeah, I kind of piece that together. Try not to play 3 of a kind challenge. I'm paramaxing to the very end. I don't care. This has only made my rebate better. Because I am a gold stake truther. Queens. Well, we got a lot of those. Don't you worry. We got a lot of those. 1 in 2 chance to destroy the last card in scoring for the next 8 hands. Nope. This is stellar. I feel like that's good enough reasoning to pick that up. Oh yeah, especially on the deck. Yeah, sure. Don't crash, thank you. Take the seed money, because I'm about to get a $1 from rebate. Oh my god. Chat, did y'all peep the boss? Chat, somebody tell me y'all peeped the boss. This is a tragic day. Nice. Why is it hitting me with so many, like, retriggers? There's two space tarts attached to this. I feel like that was like 6 instances of retriggering per card. Hey, spectral farming. I don't know why I opened this. I'm gonna just keep it real. Bonk. Go next. Proc the brandy. W talisman, I suppose. That's actually not bad. We'll take that. Bang. No rebate value. I'm upset. I am upset! Chat, W reference, anybody? Skip that, refill the brandy. Hermie action. Wormhole is scaling chips. This is also scaling chips. Wormhole is better, I think, but it doesn't synergize with the brandy directly. Also, let's just get the discards right off the bat, because if we level up our hands too much, we're just going to be, like, winning immediately. See, like, what the... Why is it fucking retriggering that many times? Something evil's afoot. Okay, Wraith is, like, ass cheeks. I guess it is normal and I'm just stupid. Bonk. $12. Go here, blue seal. Black hole seal, but grab a card. Maybe we skip. Nothing. 6 and 6. food menu item, though. I don't think we care about those. Nanner? I don't think we take Nanner. Rebate on 5s. All right. Wall. We should be fine into wall, no? Maybe not. It is anti-4 wall. I could maybe spell Calamity. When it re-triggers, it like gives itself the chance for every instance of re-trigger or something. Like, are you guys are seeing this, right? I'm not like schizophrenic. Not that I'm complaining, but I don't know if that's how it's intended to work. Retrigger and shuffle all played cards. I mean, that shit's just funny. I don't think that matters at all, but like I have all the money in the world and it's a little bit silly, so we'll just take that. All right. I think it's bugged to go nope when it does retrigger. Yeah, but it like resets. Like when it does retrigger. See how that triggered like 3 times for 1 card? I don't know. I actually don't know if I'm like schizo. But I feel like something's up here. Okay, we get the stellar level up and then we get the level up from this. I want to keep farming spectrals though, so I'm going to sell that, John. Definitely not the good play, but I'm going for funny plays. W Aura, we'll put that on the red seal, I guess. Free foil, don't mind if I do. +5 multi if scored playing hand contains a scoring 5. Resets if played hand does not. Go next. Okay. Okay, I guess we're putting the aura on this one. Hey, polychrome though. Time dilation, I just don't want. How's the worms in the holes? The worms are going pretty all right. We'll play the bomb minigame because it's hilarious. Skippy, go next. Wait, does this... Oh my god, bomb uses my oxygen? No, bad, stinky. Oh god. How the fuck? I'm a genius. Okay, just give up? Just give up. If I can hear this guy, chat. Just give up. Huh! Do you know who you're watching, buddy? Do you have any idea? Grim to fuck up the mail-in? Love that. Who you calling buddy, pal? See, I would engage in this banter, but I don't remember the next line in that sequence. So I'm acknowledging that I get the reference, but I'm also acknowledging that I'm a chud. And now we can just move on with our lives. No, I don't want that. Chud status acknowledged. Hey, I got you. I appreciate it. No, I didn't skip a pack. Fuck. That's fine. Why are we cooking meth in our consumable slot? Don't worry about it. Numbers are down. I gotta make money somehow, bro. Bang. I sell you. You give me blue seal. No, you don't. I cry. You're funny, but I don't want you. Nanner. Sure, devil card. Rewarded. Talisman again. I don't mind it. I should have used that, but I was focused on retaining oxygen. That's my bad. There's a huge joke that can be made there, and I'm just too tired to make it. Or too tired to think of it, I guess. Those are both cheeks. I'm so confused. I am lost on the whole retrigger space tart thing. I need some junks in this deck, bro. Junk would fit in perfectly here. Should have taken that discard X-Molt. Hello. A planet card is held for discarded poker hand. Destroy the planet card and gain the per level chips. Interesting. What the fuck? Urination station. +1 chips, plus 0.25 molten, plus $0.1 per percentage full the ISS's water, waste, and urine tanks are, respectively. What? Cool. My chat was warning me against spaghettification the other day. It's based on the IRL ISS. I figured that was true. How the fuck did they code that? Thank you, ISS Piss Tracker Blue Sky account. We're just saying words, man. Did I skip a pack? I forgot. I did indeed. Ecto, gross. Actually, that could be relevant. I promise you it's real. I don't think that makes it better, actually. -1 hand size is good for Blackboard. Yeah, that is true. I think we just ripped this. That is a sexy supernova, I can't lie. Big fan of negative supernova, personally. Shit. That's fine. Eclipse. That's kind of disgusting, no? That was 3 retriggers? Bro, I'm telling you. I feel like Chuck McGill, bro. I am not crazy. Look at how many retriggers that is. It's all Slippin' Jimmy's fault, bro. It is. Wait, don't win, actually. I need to use this card before I get another Spectral. That was entirely on me. I don't even know what that guy did. I'm just speedrunning. Go next. Oh, not Mark. A steak! Alright, give me the chalkboard activation. Have I even skipped packs? Or is it just not allowing me to do this because I don't have space? No, I think I've just forgotten to skip packs because I'm intelligent. Spectral, I barely know her. Doc, only you could get away with that joke. It says currently empty. Yeah. Bonk. Tempe's cool. Just skip the other pack. Jimbo in space. Actually, that's kind of dog shit. Printer. Perseids is kind of funny. Burnt Jonkler. Does that... That's just meaningless because it's meteoric. Mouthwash. Could be something. I guess we have a decent amount of chips to where mouthwash is pretty decent. We'll take him. Cerulean Bell's free. Das ist gut. When people refer to getting away with it, they're talking about my chats and not BALATRO. I would wholeheartedly believe that. Yes, good. Retrigger my gold seals. No, this is gonna win. I keep fucking selling Big Bang Brandy. I just need to put this Eclipse on some dumbass queen. Derelict pack, as if this run wasn't free already. Bonk. What is this guy? Full house. Nope. Sorry. That guy's funny. I don't want him though. We go next. Derelict D's scones. Good one? How did that not... Oh, no rank, no suit. Junk cards don't trigger chalkboard. Well, that's awkward. Don't think we're really getting past that. I would fuck with a raspberry scone right now. That's kind of fair. I think I would also fuck with a raspberry scone right now. I have a top 5 unhinged chatters, and the other 4 are knowingly competing with Doc. I think they just gotta hang up the keyboard, as it were. I don't think that's ever a battle that you're winning. I'll keep the mouthwash. He's been good to me. Hi, hologram. Yummers. Card sharp? We don't need him. You say that, but they're also fucking unhinged. Yeah, but none of them are Doc, Dolly. Like, I know they might be unhinged. Believe me, I got some unhinged non-Doc chatters myself, okay? I get it, but like they're just not him. W retriggers. Yay! You tried this silly little mod called Menthol? I have not. All right, now we get the most fun deck on Hinge. Okay. Imaginary purple. Let's get it. One hand type per ante. But we got +1 hand size. We're fine, bro. Let's try... I'm going to be super ambitious here. Yeah, let's go for full house. Three clams. Don't need the photo. Let's take the other photo, I guess. Actually, this could be interesting. Yeah. Okay, we top deck that shit. I wonder if it shows which hands are banned. I guess we could test that into this blind. I'm gonna keep that in the four. Okay, well, this is maybe gonna be anticlimactic, chat. In fairness, I still don't have planet gen. Okay, let me try and find. Check run info for banned hands. Oh, okay. Do they also, the thing that I was going to test is do they also show up as banned if I, like, click on something that I've already played? Like, does it give you, like, a boss write-up is essentially what I'm wondering. Anyway, let's just play this. The deck gives you planet gen? I high-key forgot about that. All right, well, I think we just win. All hands +1. Okay, I think we just win off of this. That's also kind of nice. Derelict packs are insane tech with this deck as well. Okay, so like just to test, if I do this and then I do this, does it show? Okay, yeah, it gives you like a little message. That's what I was wondering about. Okay, fire. Well, broken ass junk cards. Band hands, we doing some percussion now. That's a +2. Okay, let's go next. I know the hand won't score. Okay, that's gonna get really frustrating really fast. Mostly because I'm a dumb chud, but it is what it is. +2, I have banned hands. We don't need that. 1 in 3 chance for each played 3 to make planets. That's kind of silly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, give me a flush here. Oh, we have a flush. Well, that's convenient. Cool. I like how the deck jiggles when you select an already played hand. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. Holy shit. Free money? They just be giving this away? Jiggle physics? Doc gets it. Invincible versus, that's all I'm saying. You guys can read into that as much or as little as you want. But that's all I'm saying. Could take this just for the levels. I think we don't need to do that. Especially not if we have this guy. Chud photo. Is the eye banned on this deck? I doubt it, because it's not like a challenge deck, right? So I doubt they would ban it. I think that's fine, though. I don't think we need that. Don't think we need that. Far From Home's funny. It's actually achievable on this deck. Oh, wait, we still need Earth cards. And it's kind of not. We'll go 2-pair. I actually forget what that does. I didn't read it. And then this just converts suits. No, I should have gotten Tim! Fuck! Oh, I'm sad. I'm sad. Bang. A little bit of money. Little bit of money. Let me get a Justice card to just carry into the final boss so that we can just, like, solidify this win. I don't think anything triggers while it's held in hand, right? This is probably not bad, though. No, this is really bad because we need to find exactly strength for that to do anything. Cool. Adding Tim Curry was a stroke of genius. I would expect nothing less from Toga. I mean, there's no use in, like, just getting rid of that, but we're just not finding strength in a timely fashion at all. Hi, what's up, Lofty? Welcome in. Appreciate the first time chat. The Shadow. Sure. No more Full House. Flush Supremacy. Gross. Oh, the pull. That's awesome. Deja Vu. Washed? Fuck you mean washed, bro? This is fun. I'm skipping. We don't need to, but I'll play into what they want me to do. No space. You gotta be fucking kidding me. How am I supposed to know which team is made? Photo retrigger, huge. And photo money, huge. Okay, I'm gonna sell this so I can get the thing. Yay! Perishable negative. Whee! Hone for polychrome, surely. One in two chance to be nebulous? Nah. Let's do one of these. Cool. Why is everything so different in your game? I'm playing a mod. It's called the Wormhole mod. Space themed. 2 random tags when skipping a blind. Let's just do this and we can just full skip just to feel something. Probably I don't want that, methinks. Onk. Onk the Chad, for sure. Nice immolate. Oh, Stinky! I wanted those chunks. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, that's fine. And we get a rare tag. Yeehaw. Oh, I get the... Okay, space start. That's fine. Bang. W retrigger. That's honestly really nice into Flint. There we go. Should be good. How many more skips can we take? 3. That's so many. Yeah, I'd just be taking these. Played hand contains 4 of a kind, copies unscored face cards, and draws copies to hand. Do we give Hiker a chance to shine? Starfish! Fuck! Oh wait, I get to choose 3. Okay, starfish. GG. Shit's broken, bro. Bonk. Did I have a juggle tag, evidently? Hiker, let's go, my goat! I've never talked shit on you, ever? That was not a lot of points. And with one of these. And with one of these, baby. It's gonna be more points than the flush. We have a retrigger, or a red seal, so I guess that doesn't count. Bonk. All hands leveled up. Get the money. I don't need you. It's the boss. Window. Why am I anti-7? What? Put that on the red seal. Mountain's kind of huge. I can make the red seals into frozen cards. That's pretty good. Get the last of our free tags. What deal? Oh, I forgot that worked for discarding too. I think we won. It was a close battle. It was a close battle. Well fought. Yes! More! Give me this. What do we have here? Oh, holy shit, that's good. Depletes each hand, not each card scored? Damn. It's kind of wild, no? So we're naninfing with this build, right? Yeah, definitely. Windows, pretty cringe. Fortunately, we can just play a pair and then everything's fine. Or I can just not draw any of this shit. Okay, there's my junks. Oh, wait, I forgot I got rid of all the levels. I might have just fucked myself. Yep, I definitely did. Never mind, the build has plot armor. Disregard. White hole. That's stinky. Fate cards! This is like the third time seeing Fate cards. I don't think I want any of these. That's kind of tragic. That's okay. We just get juggle tagged and then we go next. I need all of my red seals, pretty please. Yeah, do I have 5 diamonds kings? No. So I want to go like this then, I guess. Or I could go like this. No, flush is slightly better. I think we're just barely gonna win here. Photo, do something, man. This guy hates retriggering. How am I still on the first card? How many fucking what? How many retriggers was that? What the hell? How did that retrigger so many times? Alright, well, that's every deck in the mod on highest stake. GGWP Wormhole. Fantastic mod, once again. Just look up BALATRO Wormhole if you want to download it. Could not recommend it enough. Do I like this more than Hot Potato? No, but I think that's because I'm comparing it to literally like the peak of the modding scene. I think this is a this is probably like my second favorite. Again, anything that comes out of the potato patch is just going to be absolutely peak. But this mod's fire. I really enjoy the space theme as well. I like that it's not as all over the place as Hot Potato. Obviously, it's still a little all over the place. There's still a little bit of randomness to it, as it were. But I'm a big fan of just sticking to the space theme and really just going for that. All right. Well, that's going to do it for me tonight, chat. Who do we have for raid targets? Chat, do we have any raid targets? Because I really don't. I ain't gonna lie. What are we thinking? Comparing anything to hot potatoes, like comparing God's fruits and vegetables to flamin' hot Cheetos. I mean, some may say. All right. Well, I'm just gonna drop you on somebody random in the category, I suppose. Could raid Skirt as well. Holy shit, Skirt's got fucking 2,000 people watch. Oh, he's front page, I think. So that would be intuitive. Hang on, let me look up. Let me look at front page. Is Skirt front page? Let me scroll through these guys. He's got to be front page. Yeah, Skirt's front page. That would check out then. All right. Well, let's raid somebody random in the category. There's somebody doing multiplayer. Is this the Kino or is this a different Kino? Kinopio plays. Is this the BALATRO Goes Kino? That's the Kino? All right, we'll raid Kino then. That works. That works for me. Chat? No stream mañana. I'm off on Sundays, so we'll see you on Monday. Not really sure what we're going to do next week. I don't have another mod planned, so maybe we'll just do some Gold Stake gaming. Also, next week might have a couple of off days towards the end of the week, because my girlfriend's graduating high school. And before anybody freaks out, remember that I just turned 20 years old. Don't murder me in the streets, I swear. But yeah, so towards the end of the week, there might be a couple of off days. I don't know. I'm going to have to sort out the schedule tomorrow. But we'll see you later on in the week. Anyway, chat, love you guys. Stay safe. Sleep well. Have a good one. Thank y'all for watching. We'll see you on Monday. Schedule will be up sometime tomorrow, if not sometime Monday afternoon. But yeah, go show Kino some love. Thank y'all to the Potato Patch for making this mod that we've been playing for this week.